In a ZANEWS explosive exclusive, we bring you the latest on the arms deal secrets that President Zuma spokesperson, whose wife signed a contract allegedly with brokered by convicted fraudster, who also took the couple to a trip where they allegedly had their picture taken with Scrooge and Captain is trying to hide from their Hello, Sunny Bonani Dakse, how's it? Sharp. I'm Tim Mudisa, this is ZANEWS. Let's get it on. You are probably wondering why I'm dressed all in black. Well, apart from the fact that black is the new white, it's to protest against the government's repressive protection of state information bill. Parliament votes on the new law today, a day that may be remembered as Black Tuesday. My guests today are President Jacob Zuma and DA leader Helen Zille.
Let me just say, Tim, that today marks one of the darkest days in South Africa's history as a democracy. The people's right to know is being crushed. The voice of the voiceless is being silenced. But people should know that me, at Helen Zille, I will never be silenced. I will never cease to tweet. I
like your outfit, Helen. Black suits you.
You think so? Well, Ndiwe said that it actually makes me look thin. What do you think, Tim?
I think we'll come back to this later. But first, presidential spokesman is going ahead with criminal charges against the Mail and Guardian newspaper and two of its reporters. This after the paper was prevented from publishing details of alleged involvement in arms deal corruption. Brooklex Mpundu spoke to outside the union buildings. Threatened legal action unless we protected his identity.
Mr. Your lawyers stopped the Mail and Guardian from publishing details of your beep with beep and beep. How do you respond to the allegations that the beep sent to your wife's beep on the Isle of Beep and then beep, beep, beep awarded the French company beep directly into your beep?
I cannot confirm or deny anything because I don't know what you're saying.
Well, for a start, the Sunday Times reported that Shabir Sheikh was the beep used by Beep Beep as part of the consultancy agreement Beep whilst channeling Beep money to Beep. Your response?
I'm sorry. I don't understand a word. Can you speak more clearly?
Secret payments totaling Beep went from offshore bank accounts belonging to Beep just 2 months before Beep credit card license tender worth Beep Swiss bank account Beep, Thales Beep, Mendeley Investments Beep, Zarina Beep, Nkobi Holdings Beep, British Virgin Islands. Is that right?
I have no idea. Why don't you spell it out in simple English?
Because if I do, you will lay charges against me under the National Prosecuting Act and I will go to jail for 15 years.
Good boy, Brooklex. Now you are learning.
Mr. My last question. Did you lie to the Scorpions?
I am not prepared to loosen my lips, even though your name is Brooklex.
Thank you, Mr. And best of luck. All of us here at ZANEWS think you are a beep who deserves beep.
Beep you too.
The ANC says it is shocked that former Intelligence Minister Ronnie Kasrils wants to rule the department from the grave. This comes after Kasrils criticized the government for excluding a vital public defense clause from its controversial Protection of Information bill. Mr. Kasrils, are you there?
Yes, it is Ronnie Kasrils.
Where are you speaking from?
I'm speaking from beyond the grave, Tim.
But you are not dead.
You're right, I'm not. But as far as the ANC is concerned, anybody who disagrees with them is dead.
Why are you in disguise?
Old habits die hard, Tim.
ANC spokesman Jackson Tembu accused you of posing as a champion of civil society and said you should rather have engaged the current minister Siyabonga Cwele.
Engaged is the operative word here. Have you ever tried calling the ANC? It's impossible to get through.
Speaking of operatives, what do you think of Kwele's accusations that people who oppose the information bill are agents of foreign spies?
Here we go with those bloody agents again. I've never heard anything so ridiculous in my life. What the hell does Twelly know? This is a man whose wife was up to her elbows in cocaine and he didn't even know about it. Or so he claims.
We seem to have company. Perhaps we should wrap it up. Quick! Behind you! Behind you!
For God's sake, Tim. First Twelly and now you. Is there anyone in this country who isn't paranoid and delusional?
Black Tuesday. That's what today is being called as Parliament votes to approve the controversial Protection of Information Bill. From now on, anyone publishing classified information could be sent to jail for up to 25 years. President Zuma, why does South Africa need a censorship law right now?
I could tell you, Tim, but this information is classified. Once you are in possession of it, you could be arrested.
Mrs. Zille, the Minister of Intelligence has said that
Please, the Minister of Intelligence. What an oxymoron.
Helen, there are laws against calling a minister a moron.
Oh, for God's sake.
Settle down, you two. President Zuma, there have been many times when sensitive information has been published in the public interest, but the ANC has refused to include a public interest defense in this new law. Why is that?
The government will decide what interests the public, Tim. They don't know what they want.
Mr. President, even COSATU is opposed to the bill. Do you really want to live in a country where people are starved of information?
You can't eat information, Tim. Nobody will starve without it. It's not like we are taking away their shisanyama and uchwala besizulu.
Look, this law is nothing but a tool to hide corruption. Everything will be declared classified, nothing will be published, and the state coffers will be raped, pillaged, and looted. And for God's sake, suspend Mac Maharaj!
Black really does suit you, Helen.
Why, thank you, Jacob. Patricia says it brings out my eyes.
Mrs. Zille.
Yes, Tim, sorry. Mshalozi, we were talking about the secrecy bill.
You have beautiful eyes, you know, Helen. They are blue like,
They're brown, Jacob.
No, really?
Mr. Zuma?
Wait, Tim. We are talking. But they do have a hint of blue.
They do? Well, now that you're mentioning it, my grandfather's uncle actually had blue eyes. Wait, I have to actually tweet this.
See? What did I tell you? And your skin, it has a beautiful glow.
Really? Well, thank you.
Scary, isn't it? A perfect world where politicians get to choose the questions. Why are we doing this? Because here we still can. Today, maybe. Anyway, from me, Tim, and the team is Hamburger. Goodbye and Futek.
It's